All right. Well, hey, Sagittarius, and welcome back to PeonyLore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Sagittarius for April the 26th through May the 1st. All right. We're going to continue on the same style that we've been doing here for the entire month of April, week by week. So we're going to use the Sacred Geometry card to be the base for what most Sagittarius needs to know. We're going to go in with the Wild Unknown Tarot. Beg pardon. We're going to reshuffle that. For the base energies. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday carries us into the energy of the 1st of May. And then we will use the and then we'll use the White Sage Tarot to clarify. We're once again going to go in with the Keepers of the Light, an Angel Oracle card, and this week we're actually bringing in the Beyond Lemuria cards to help support with what our signs need to know. We will not be using the Oracle of the Radiant Sun this particular week. They'll come back out though. Okay, Sagittarius. So there really are only two major things that are getting ready to happen this week. I'm sure you already know that tomorrow, if you're not already feeling the energies, on Monday we have the energy of Scorpio, full moon, okay? Ooh. Conscious evolution, awakening, Akashic record. This is a sacred card. This is card 0, and this is basically the same energy of the magician, if you will. So Sagittarius, let's see what's up. So that full moon in Scorpio that comes through, like I said, it's a super moon. This pink moon is going to come through, and it's really giving you permission to really release things that are no longer for you, to allow transformation to take place. So it's not just for the next 30 days as a traditional standard moon cycle would be. It's going to be for the next several months, okay? So then the big thing that happens on Tuesday is Pluto starts to do its little retrograde dance. And anytime a planet goes into retrograde, it's an opportunity for us to wind back, review, take some restock, refresh. And that Pluto energy is really talking about where you're at within. Like I said, a lot of people ended up having the Judgment card in preparation for what this week was getting ready to do. So you're being invited to take a part of your own personal transformations, your own personal rebirths, your own personal goals. This is the next opportunity because Pluto is in the retrograde area until the beginning of October. So there's an opportunity to really, over the next several months, really enliven what you want to have happen for yourself. Personal growth, personal transformation. And so let's see what Sagittarius, let's see what we've got for you here, okay? All right. On that Monday, we've got the Son of Swords, okay? So this is the Knight of Swords energy that's coming in on Monday. On Tuesday, we have the energy of Gemini. We've got the Lovers that are sitting here, Major Arcana. Then we have the Six of Pentacles energy that's coming in on Wednesday, which is a lot of balance in a particular situation. Then on that Thursday, we have the Ace of Pentacles now, which is taking us to a different level, something brand new that wants to come into fruition for you. New gift, new something tangible. And then we have the Ten of Cups that shows up here on that weekend energy. So this is victory after having a big struggle with something, especially when it comes to emotion, love life, anything that has a lot of care and meaning, a lot of emotional areas, right? So let's see what's going on with this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords wants to come in and offer clarity. Knight of Swords wants to be able to bring forward messaging for your best and highest good. Okay. There's two more that are in here is what they're saying. We have the Four of Swords in the upright position. Next to that, we have the the Queen of Wands in the reverse position, and then the Three of Swords. So what we have here is a request from the universe for you to kind of go in and rest a little bit. The passionate entrepreneurial energy is being asked to kind of step back a little bit. There's some healing with this Three of Swords energy that needs to happen. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, and now we have the Knight of Wands energy that's showing up. So Sagittarius, what I'm getting here is that, yeah, you have a lot of resting and healing that needs to happen. You, Sagittarius, are the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. You're being asked to go in. There's new information that's coming. There's new information that's coming within this rest period. There's new knowledge that needs to be gained. Universe wants to dote on you a little bit here in your rest time for downloads and things of that nature. You're being asked to kind of go within a little bit, kind of slow down the energy. All people are being asked to kind of slow down a little bit when it comes to different types of things. This is a personal moment. You've got this Three of Swords, which means that there's some healing that needs to get done when it comes to moving forward in this next direction. And the reason why they're asking you to kind of go in a little bit is because there's some information that you need to know that will help you with this Five of Wands energy as you're healing. So this is a lot of conflict. It doesn't have to be major conflict, but there is conflict that's there, okay? Things that are uncomfortable, things that are like seriously annoying, but that there's healing that's taking place. Something was bothering you, and it's created a little bit of some confrontation, even if it's just within your own thought process and actions. You don't want to step over bounds. You don't want to you want to just kind of go in and temper that that energy that you've got going on here with some knowledge before you move forward in the next direction. Now, on that Tuesday, when Pluto does its little dance backwards, we've got the major arcana of Gemini sitting here. So this is Lovers, okay? Well, Lovers can mean a couple of different things. It definitely is a choice. Usually when it shows upright, the choice is something that's going to benefit you for the long term. It can mean physical lovers. Okay, but it also can mean higher union, spiritual union with yourself, getting a little bit closer to your spiritual team, if you will. Okay, so let's see what the Lovers has to say for our Sagittarius here. Ace of Wands in reverse, kind of pulling back a little bit still. The next card here is the Empress that's in reverse. Interesting. What is this all about? Why is the Empress here? All right, well, we've got a whole story, so let's go ahead and get into it. Knight of Pentacles in reverse position. King of Cups now in the reverse position. Then we have the Page of Cups that wants to step forward. Indecision with choice and not feeling necessarily strong enough. So the biggest issue is this Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knights are our earth and energy, right? This is our Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy that shows up. And there's something that's going on with thought processes of practicality. The Empress that's in the reverse position just means that someone's overly moody and not in their element. They're not able to be where they need to be in order to kind of move forward with ease and grace. So, you know, that Gemini energy that's there, it's that air energy, right? But there's something that's not quite there. The Empress in the reverse position means chasing something as opposed to letting something happen. So what are we chasing? Well, are we chasing finance here with this Knight of Pentacles? This King of Cups is not ready to move forward either. He's not in his element. Something is still missing, and it has something to do with a decision or a choice. If it doesn't already happen to be some sort of a love relationship, there is something that wants to come forward. This Page of Cups, this is a new offering. This also could be an apology, and this could potentially be with a Leo. The Strength card that's in the reverse position means that someone's not feeling in this grouping or this dynamic. Someone's not feeling as though they might be strong enough to get past this next level. But let's go ahead and see what this Six of Pentacles means, because the Six of Pentacles is beautiful. It's balanced energy. Okay, it's equal give and take is what it is. Let's see. It definitely is the Judgment card that's in the reverse position. So that is that energy very, very strongly of Pluto coming through here. Okay, that Judgment. Not necessarily ready to transform and change. Okay. So, but here comes Temperance. Temperance definitely wants to come in here. Okay, here you are, Sagittarius. You're coming back into your own. Balance, faith, restoration, physically, and mentally, emotionally, like all of the things, trying to get you back up to this position. So if you were feeling as though there was a judgment call that was made in the past, and you weren't capable of making the decision, you will be, and it will be showing up in balance for you. Let's see if there's anything else we can get with this Temperance card. Thank you. 8 of Cups. Potentially walking away from something because you have completed what it is that you needed to be able to do, or you're looking to get to the next step, that next rung, that next thing, that next place. And what that is, it's a Chariot. So the Chariot moment that comes in here, another major arcana card, karmic card. Okay, the Chariot is Sagittarian energy also. And moving in the right direction. This is karma. This is driving forward with that big passion component that comes through. That is really all about, you know, your solar plexus and your creativity. It's that driving force that's moving you. So let's go ahead and get one more card for the Chariot here before we move into the next Ace of Pentacles, because something is showing up for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. Collaboration, joy, celebration. These are all the things, right? It could be parties. It could be anything that's going to be celebratory for you. Where the Chariot card, the universe is saying that, hey, there's something karmic that you've passed the lesson. You've had to go in. You've had to do all these things. There's healing opportunities for you here, but there's something that's beautiful for you at the end of the horizon here, and we're trying to help clear your path of any of those different types of things that are showing up here. Masculine and divine feminine. Everyone's finally in the same boat, rowing in the right direction at the same time, like gathering those ponies and really getting control over them, and then just trying to driving them forward into this new direction. Okay, and the universe is going to support you with that by making sure that they help you sidestep any landmines or anything else that's going to be in your way, and it will be victorious. Okay, let's go in to see why this Ace of Pentacles is here, or what else we can get from this Ace of Pentacles for Sagittarius, please. Five of Pentacles. Okay, and we have the World card. So 5 of Pentacles, universal energy coming through to say that there has been a point at which you're waiting for something new to come through, because there were some challenges with finances potentially in the past. You know, Spirit does come through and does a lot of work behind the scenes that people don't necessarily see in the natural. But when the World card shows up on top of that, that is that Capricorn energy, that Sagittarian energy, that we're Aquarian energy, excuse me, that is talking about change and transformation. It's also about cycles of things that had to happen, right? Reasons, seasons, and lifetimes. Also, it's about responsibility, and it's also about limitations. So let's talk about what it is that we're feeling with that World card, because this is almost the end of a cycle. It's like the end of a negative situation here, or not necessarily negative, but something that wasn't very comfortable. Wanting to help you get to this 9 of Cups, being completely satisfied. 3 of Wands, moving in the direction of what it is that you need. Meaning, at this point, you are willing to meet, making the decision, and now walking towards that decision, whatever that decision might be for you. Okay, let's get one more card on that 3 of Wands, please. Page of Swords. Now you're going to be receiving some information that you were looking for. The Page of Swords is potentially looking backwards a little bit at an old situation, but it is new detail that's coming through. So it is a new message that's coming through for you. Now, this 10 of Cups that shows up here on the weekend typically means satisfaction after a rough period, getting you back and graduating from this 9 of Cups moment into this long-term 10 of Cups, right? So let's see what we have for Sagittarius with this 10 of Cups moment on the weekend. 7 of Cups, choices, options. All right. A lot of choices and options. Talk about the money, they said. All right. Let's see what we got. Ace of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. Well, there's talking about the money. Give me one more card on top of the Ace of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles, please. Okay, so this is wow. Okay, talk about the money. Well, Sagittarius, some of you are or have gone through some financial challenges in the past. And the universe is trying to tell you at this beginning part of the week, when you're in your resting period, take a rest or take a break from the challenge that was showing up for you. Let us help you peel back a little bit this passionate energy that you want to have moving forward. There's healing that needs to be done for this passion that needs to come through. We've got to help you clear this conflict. So this union of information that's coming through, this passion moment, again, being asked to kind of bring it back a nub, is this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles that keeps following you here does mean that for some of you, you've had some money problems in the past. And that's okay. Your money problems are going to be fixed. And the money problems are going to be fixed in a way that there's going to be some long-term securities that shows up for you here, because the Four of Pentacles shows up in the reverse position. That means you are open to doing what needs to be done for your security, okay? The Seven of Pentacles that shows up in the reverse position means that you might need to take a pentacle or two. You should be reviewing your finances very, very well, but you might need to take a pentacle or two in order to invest in something that you need long term, so that this Ace of Pentacles that's here, okay, there's something wants to definitely come in for you, can show up, and you're second guessing and have a little bit of confusion about whether or not you should do this or not. I'm going to pull another couple of cards here just to make sure there isn't anything else that I'm missing. Seven of Swords energy is the energy of letting something go, letting somebody in, no longer holding secrets. And the Emperor energy that's here is that major arcana of the Aries, okay? And Aries is all about self-will. So absolutely, for sure, someone is going through or has gone through some challenging times when it comes to finances and things that are needed. But the universe is trying to tell you, you may need to seek counsel with someone. You may need to have somebody come in and help you, whether it's challenging with tax time or something else that's coming. It's time for you to let somebody else in. With the Seven of Swords being in the reverse position, the universe himself, the Emperor himself, the Divine Masculine himself wants to come in and help you realize that you are going to get this Ten of Cups moment, okay? So this conscious evolution, when it comes to especially where finances and resources and things like that are concerned, it's an important thing. We can't physically live on this earth without resources. But it does look to me as though the universe is setting you up. If you can be quiet enough to receive this detail that's coming through here, okay? It's helping to try to calm you down, because this detail is coming. This Son of Swords, right? This page of, excuse me, this Knight of Swords wants to come through and give you this information very, very quickly. So it looks to me is that if you were going to be using the full moon to do any type of release for the next period of time, it would be to help release you of any challenges that you've been having with finances, or material prosperity, or maybe if it's just a savings that you need to come up with. Like every time you get something together, you end up having to spend it and like juggling, and you're kind of tired of that. You want to walk away from that behavior. So there is a new gift that's coming. The universe is working behind the scenes in order to help change your world. And it does look like it's going to be a great situation. So I do feel as though some of you are going to be receiving that clarity from somebody else that's going to help you right this boat going forward in the right direction, okay? And if that just means you need a financial advisor, if that means you need to, you know, go talk to your bank or whoever it is that can help support you when it comes to those types of things, it's going to be important, because that's going to be setting you up for the long term, and that's what you need to be able to do. So that is very much a part of this awakening process that would be available and supportive for you, Sagittarius, okay? We all need help sometimes, right? We all need help to budget. We all need help to get through the things that we need to be able to get through, especially if you need to buy a new car. Very rarely do I pull the vehicle out when it comes to the Chariot, but I feel very strongly that someone is looking to get a car repaired, or they need a new car because there's something that's not quite right with the way that you're getting around, and the universe wants to bring in some joy for you in that area, okay? Let's go in with the Keeper of the Light to see which master would like to step forward for our Sagittarius, and that was very fast. Thank you very much. You have the master himself. You have Yeshua, or you have Jesus, which is talking about forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is also possible at this time. It's possible that the authority figure that you need to get the information from could be a father figure, grandfather figure, someone that's older than you, that has kind of been there and done that and will not be judging you harshly. I do not get that at all, but there's an opportunity to bring someone in that will be supportive of you. And if it is an Aries, that's great. If it happens to be a grandfather or a father or an uncle or someone in that area, this person is going to be able to help you make the right decisions, to help you with this monetary flux. Okay. The only other thing that Jesus is saying is that you have to be able to forgive yourself, especially if you think you've made wrong decisions in the past. Guess what? Everybody makes wrong decisions. Get over it. Let somebody help you at this point, because when you allow somebody to come through and bless you, even if it's just with knowledge, then you are evolving to the next level, because you realize you can't possibly do everything on your own in this planet. So your financial troubles are going to be over, and you will be having some long-term satisfaction with it. Let people help you. Okay. We're going in with the angels now to see what our angels would like to offer our Sagittarius. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessings and abundance. Blessings and abundance are here for you. Someone is going to be the bearer of this beautiful news that's going to be sharing what needs to be supported for you. It's definitely coming for you. You've gone through some shit. Now everything is going to start to right size itself. Whatever advice it is that you're given from whoever this individual is, whether it be a financial advisor, like I said, uncle, father, grandfather, someone that's a little bit older than you, utilize their wisdom, okay? Utilize their wisdom. Just listen. But the universe has got your back on this one, okay? It's time. It's time for you to step forward. It's time for you to move into a new direction. And the universe does not want anybody to have lack. The universe wants everybody to be whole, so that when you feel whole, you start doing other things that help support people. Is it all of them? Yes. Beyond the mind. The sound of the universe and furried and feathered friends. Okay, so there's people here on this planet that will help you, furred and feathered friends, okay? Utilize every resource that's available to you in order to help support you with healing, all right? That's where that one goes. Beyond the mind is this lover's energy that's right here. It is the conscious allowing of this universe to work with you, you and yourself, your higher self. And then the sound of the universe is really talking about hearing. This also has a frequency card that pops up with it, but it's but it is allowing you to receive detail, okay, in hearing. I'm just going to pull this one up. 51. Let's see what this one has to say. I think I read this for no, yeah, the Sri Yantra, the tuning fork of universal consciousness, music transcending your mundane reality. That's what's highlighting for me on this page. It's like I get a highlighter. The universe gives me a highlighter. Transcending your mundane reality. The Sri Yantra is a powerful symbol described as a tuning fork that connects us to universal consciousness and helps us with those aha moments, okay? So even though your world may have been shaken up a little bit, there's many ways that will help to bring forth ecstasy for you when it comes to your spiritual exploration and allowing of things to come to you, okay? So let's go in with this awakening card and let's see what the sacred geometry wants to be able to offer as far as additional content. It's 0. It is like Fool, magician energy, right? Awakening. So here is the mantra, should you want to be able to take advantage of that. The greatest teacher is my soul. I am awakened and experiencing my soul communing with me now in all that I do. Well, that's the lover's energy. That is you coming into higher communication with spirit, including yourself, okay? Pay strong attention to your dreams and to your waking moments, as the universe is really trying to get your attention and give you messages. This could manifest itself like a deja vu. Repetitive numbers, right? 1111, 333. For you, I would be paying attention to 555 and 888. Watch those numbers show up for you, but it could be any number of combinations, okay? anything else that is a consistent feeling, a consistent thought, like a consistent song on the radio. And I don't just mean the radio station playing the same 5 songs 15 times in a row. You know what I mean? But I am saying that it's the same song that continues to show up. Like you go to the grocery store, it's on the radio. You come back out of the grocery store, you flip a different channel, it's the same song on a different radio station. There's messaging in that song that the universe is trying to get your attention with, okay? It can even be a recurring smell or some sort of a feel. Like when angels first started talking to me, I could feel their energy like on my hand. Most of it was on my shoulder, but like on my hand, and I knew it wasn't me. I knew there wasn't anything crawling on me. It's like consistency. It's like, what were you thinking or what was going on when those types of things like happen to you? Many times those are the ways that the universe tries to manifest and show itself to you. So this is a practical application, which I love the way that they explain this. If the brain is on a radio receiver, then the heart is a dialing tune, or is the dial turning the radio to the frequency of the choice that you're trying to make, right? Let me read that again. If the brain is the radio receiver, then the heart is the dial tuning the radio to the frequency of your choice, okay? When this card is pulled, it actually wants me to pull a secondary card. So let me grab the deck because it says it will help with a little additional meaning. So you're awakening to the conscious evolution of Raven Magic. Yes! The Raven Magic is all about releasing fear. It's another master card that shows up here. So 6. It's releasing fear and also heightening of the intuition, okay? And it is a protection of the current things that you have. So like your current finances, pray, thank the money that you have in your bank, even if it's a tiny bit in your opinion. So whatever the card is that you draw is suggested that you focus on. So this card that you're going to be awakening to is releasing the fear that has been around your finances at this point, okay? You're releasing the fear that you're not going to have it when you need it, that you're not going to have enough, that it's going to be a struggle. Release that fear. Use the Scorpio energy to release the fear of financial drain or problems or insecurity so that the universe can clear it out for you for many months to come in the future, many, many months, and they will do that. But it does look like, like I said, with this 10 of Cups, the 10 of Cups shows up at the end of a challenging cycle. So you are in a position to like really call it in very, very quickly. Okay, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you. It does look like you're going to be able to walk out of this particular situation with a lot of ease and grace. Just know that at the beginning of this week here, pay attention to your dreams. There could be other content that's coming through, but you are going to be receiving blessings and abundance. You are absolutely going to be receiving blessings and abundance. They could be coming to you from lots of different ways. So don't shy away from someone that can offer you some support. And other than that, you look like you're going to be in some great shape. Assuming that you enjoyed this content and you were able to get a lot out of it, I ask you, give me a like. Share this content with someone else that you might think would enjoy the way I deliver the information. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure that you hit the bell for notifications so that you can be aware of all of the content that comes through. If this wasn't 100% of what it is that you were hoping to hear, Sagittarius, it's possible that you need to be listening to your sun, your moon, and your rising to get a better and full picture. So make sure that you take a look at all of the other signs that are out there. Otherwise, this is what I have for you this particular week, Sagittarius, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.